Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekly reading. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm recording this on 7/16, July 16th. We have Sun in Cancer, Moon in Cancer, as I am recording this. We will have the new moon tomorrow, July 17th, which will be in Cancer also. And then we're also going to have the North Node and the South Node switching from Taurus and Scorpio into Aries and Libra on the same day as well. Today is my birthday, so I am actually, I decided to go ahead and do a reading. I wasn't going to, but, it didn't feel right not to do one. So, of course, happy birthday to me, and thank you to those of you that wish me a happy birthday. I do appreciate it. So we're going to jump right in. I'm starting out with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I have the Life is Like a Board Game Tarot out, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. So let's jump on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the energy for this week for the collective. Let's see what's going on. I will also be doing a new moon reading. And they may be similar just because, they're right. I'm doing them so close together, but I do like to do my new moon readings when it's closer to the degree of the new moon. That's just a personal preference of mine. So the readings may be similar. Just putting that disclaimer out there. But let's see what needs to come through for the collective. I'm going to do one more. So bottom of the deck, we have the Yang card, which in this deck refers to like masculine energy, but it's also, to me, it almost gives like the same energy as the Ace of Wands. And then up under that, we have time for a nap. And new life. With here and now. And what I'm hearing right now is like, it's different. It's different. This is different. Which, with the energy that is coming this week with the node switching, we'll have the new moon, and at the end of the week we're also going to have the sun moving into Leo along with Venus going retrograde in Leo. So there's a lot here just at play for this week. But what it feels like right now is like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I want to say like something is coming to life. By way of masculine energy. There's a new, passionate beginning, a new start, something that is almost like, with the time for a nap and the new life, like it's almost incubating. That's what I feel like. Like something is incubating. Something is almost ready to come out. And with the here and now card, This speaks to, the present. Um, I'm also getting the energy of like, possibly, masculine energy. And when I say that, I don't mean a man. It could be a woman, so don't get caught up in the gender. But it makes me feel like almost like with this time for a nap, like something is being like woken up. Um, like maybe it's even like your own masculine energy that's like, coming alive. That's what it makes me feel like with this new life here. Um, but it also makes me feel like there's like I'm almost getting like a King of Swords energy with like some contemplating, because this time for a nap to me can sometimes, give the energy of the Four of Swords, taking a time out, taking a rest, meditating. But it feels more like thinking. Someone's thinking, and almost like with the round and round, like ruminating, like presently on something. Um, it almost makes me feel like with chopped wood, like making some type of change, making some type of change. I've never even felt, but what I'm feeling right now is almost like the Empress energy off of this card, the new life card. So there could be, if these are people for you, if it's not you, or, it could be you in regards to someone or someone in regards to you. There's a masculine energy that's thinking about a feminine energy presently, and almost like ready to take action towards this feminine energy, whether it's a person or, it's almost like initiating balance to like almost support this new life in whatever, aspect that may be for you. But let's see, what's the overall energy for this week, Spirit? What's going on as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week for the collective? We have orphaned. Which is like the Five of Pentacles. Then we have Message in a Bottle. And what I'm hearing right now is left on red. Left on red. I don't know if you left somebody on red or they left you on red, but that's what I just heard. Can I get one more? Then we have the Not For You. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Yin card, which is the feminine energy, which is like the Ace of Cups. So if you're a feminine energy, there could be a masculine energy that's feeling, left out away from you. You could have, left them on red, quote unquote. Let's see what's up under here. Then we have Blessed with Serendipity. Yeah. I feel like if you're a feminine energy, you're just, in this energy of blessed and serendipity. Which makes me feel like, you're just like taking life as it comes. That's what I feel like. Yeah. because it's almost like, you know, you decided with the fork in the road and the new life, like you want something new. If this is in regards to a person, they could be feeling like, I almost feel like the Five of Pentacles with this orphaned and the Five of Cups with the not for you. And, you know, it's almost like, I don't know if someone is trying to send you a message or has sent you a message with this message in a bottle, but it's almost like they're getting the message. You know how like some, you know, I wonder who says it. Like, I want to say it was maybe Fabulous, the rapper. He says, you know, sometimes, you know, you know, no message is a message. So if you don't get the message, hey, or a message or a reply, you know, someone is realizing like, hey, maybe, you know, it's time to just let it go. Because if you're a feminine energy, I feel that's like what you did. You see how she's on this serendipity card? Like, just, you know, I just heard Gone with the Wind. So take that how it resonates. But that's what I feel like. Well, let's see what the tarot has to say. Ooh. What's going on? Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of regret off of this not for you card. Like, almost like, I don't know, it's like, I mean, the chessboard here is making me feel like someone, you know, played a game or thought, you know, this was a game. I don't know, but that's like the energy I'm getting. What's going on in regards to this energy and spread? For the collective. Message. The collective. Alright, ooh, bottom of the deck we have the Tower. And this makes me feel like there was a sudden realization, whether you had it or someone else had it. But we have the Three of Swords up under that, with the Nine of Pentacles. Ah. And here is that King of Swords I was feeling. Now, for some of you, what I will say, and, you know, I'll clarify it, but this is just what I'm feeling intuitively. If there is a masculine energy that's like tied to a feminine, you know, like currently like in a situation with a feminine, not someone that you're in separation from, this masculine is realizing that almost like they chose something that was not for them in regards to feminine energy. Whether, you know, they were doing something, you know, or using their feminine energy in, you know, a way that wasn't conducive to them, or if they were, you know, dealing with a physical feminine energy. That's how it feels. It feels like they're coming to that realization that they need to separate from that energy. Because it almost makes me feel like if that's the case for some of you, and I hope, like, I really don't want to confuse y'all, but that's why I'm saying it the way that I'm saying it. Because if you're in a situation, if you're a masculine in a situation and you decided to, you know, be with or work with a feminine energy, and you're realizing that they're not for you, it's almost because they looked towards you with this blessed and serendipity card, like, I don't like, I guess the only way to say it is like you were like emotional support for them, but I don't feel that it was reciprocal. You were emotional support for this feminine, and they were just like living life and, you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Because with the fork in the road and the new life, it's almost like, I don't know why I feel like the energy of like plotting, but it's almost like with the fork in the road, the fork in the road is where, you know, this masculine was at, and it's almost like they're choosing, you know, something different presently. Yep. Oh, I knew I was feeling it. Look, the here and now and the masculine. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. They're looking for reciprocation, exchanging gifts. Clear as day. Thank you, Spirit. And I just call it how I see it. So someone is realizing that they need to separate from, you know, an energy that they're currently tied to, and Spirit is like, yes, you need to, you know, gain some balance for yourself with Justice and the Six of Pentacles. Now, for others of you, if you're not tied to a masculine energy, or they're not tied to you, like, again, it's still like kind of the same energy, but it's almost like, in realizing the choice that they made, like, it's almost like the hurt of, you know, either you walking away from them, if you're the feminine energy in this scenario, you walking away from them, you know, it's almost like it's just now hitting them with the Tower and the Three of Swords. Like, they're just now, like the pain of losing you is hitting them. And they could be, you know, or at least want to reach out to you because they're seeing you as this Nine of Pentacles. But it's almost like by Spirit, they're being stopped, because it almost makes me feel like with the Six of Pentacles, they weren't giving to you. So let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need? Yeah, we have the Three of Wands. What's going on? So it's almost like, you know, they don't know what the future holds right now. What's going on, Spirit? We have the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. And another one. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Empress. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Here's the realization. The Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Like, honestly, like, what I'm feeling is like they played around. They played around. They didn't see you for what you were or who you were if you're an Empress energy. In a situation where you're not physically with this masculine. They didn't see it. We got the Four of Wands, the Star, oh, and here's the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like, it's that energy of, and I know it comes up a lot, but it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone. They could have, made you an option with this Seven of Cups here. Because they could have even been like in fear of, past things that they've been through with the Six of Cups here. So that's why with the Three of Wands, it's like, they don't know what, what the future holds. But here's the energy. Their pride got in the way. We have the Strength card, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. From the 5 to the 8 is that Three of Swords we seen. The pride and ego is with the Strength card and the Five of Swords, which I felt the Five of Swords here and the Not for You. So it's like they don't even know how they can move forward with the Eight of Swords, because in between the 8 and the 6 is the Two of Swords, and it's all to get to this Ace of Pentacles. And this is where they're at with the Devil, tied to the Devil energy, whatever it is, another person, place, thing, mindset, mentality, behavior, whatever it is, circumstance, situation. So let's see. It's like they they lost hope in the situation. It's almost like they're seeing like the truth of the matter at hand. It's almost like it was the principle. Sometimes it doesn't have to be the thing. It's the principle of what you do or how you do it. It's the principle of the situation is what it makes me feel like. Yeah. And for some of you with the Moon and the Sun here, there's like clarity like that's coming in for this person. With the Sun and the Moon, like light being shed on the darkness. It's almost like it's cutting through, because they're showing me like a sword, cutting through a black sheet, and then how the sun can, like if it's a curtain, for instance. If you have it up, it's like, that's what they're showing me. I hope I'm explaining it okay, but that's what they're showing me. Like the light is starting to creep in for this person. And it's like they miss you. We have the Hierophant coming out with the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. That's why I said they miss you. It's like they don't know what to do. Like they miss you, your energy, whatever the case may be with this nostalgia card. It could even be, like memories. But it's almost like now it's like, fuck, I didn't see the value in this person with the Hierophant here. And it's causing them to like reflect on what their, values and morals are as the Page of Pentacles. Can I get another one for this Nine of Swords, Six of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, which is, feminine water energy. And this makes me feel like for some of you, they tried to avoid their emotions or what they were feeling for you. Like being focused on the material world, or trying to uphold a tradition, or a certain standard with this here. But it's almost like it was what they were used to. I want to say the first thing I said was, this is different. It's different. And then we have the Two of Wands, the fork in the road. Clarifying this message in the bottle. Like, should I reach out? Do I reach out? Because, again, wherever they're at, they don't want, it's not, like, what they want isn't there. Give me one for this, not for you. And that was the Magician, but it fell out, so I didn't take it. Like, weird. I didn't think it was gonna flip over. Yeah. We have the Ten of Wands. So it's like the weight of the situation with the Ten of Wands is too much. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. Can I get another one for not for you? They played with it, I'm telling you. The Seven of Swords. So now it's just like, well, what do I do with the Hangman? They seen it as like, the best way I can describe it is like, someone that is wanting something but doesn't want to put in the work for it. They felt like, it's almost, it's like it's giving me shortcut energy. Like maybe this person, tried to, do something or like take the easy route, and actually it's almost like they're realizing there ain't no shortcuts. This you made it, you decided to learn the hard way. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and the Empress. Seven of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, listen, when I tell y'all, look, the Five of Swords, they thought it was a game. That's all I keep hearing. They thought it was a game. And look what happens. The Five of Cups. And now they're stuck in this energy. And wanting to come forward because of that realization. It's like now, it's like now you see me. Nah. Like, let me not say it like that. That's just how I would be like, oh, now you see me. Look at, yep. There's that Magician. It's like they realize that they caused, like, their lack of growth by, like, it's crazy, by playing with you. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. And that's clearly here with this Orphan card. Give me one for the Orphan card, Spirit. Here's the King of Wands. Masculine energy. Wanting to take the action. I knew it was the masculine that was in this energy. Wanting to take the action, but, But it's almost like they, I can't even say like, people know what they do. So I can't even say like this person was lacking the confidence because they wasn't lacking the confidence to play with you. Like, so how could you be lacking confidence, feeling. I'm only saying lacking confidence because it's the King of Wands. Normally, the King of Wands is, he's very confident. He goes after what he wants. He's very, decisive. But it's almost like this person, like, they could, like, playing victim. Not wanting to take accountability. Can I get one more for often? What was that? Yeah. So it's almost like they're at rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. They hit rock bottom. And then here's that Ace of Wands. They, it's almost like with this Ten of Wands, like or Ten of Swords, they destroyed their opportunity for what they wanted. I just heard they squandered it. Can I get one more for the message in the bottle? Whoa, way too many, Spirit. Can I get one more for the message in the bottle? Because it's like they can't move. Like, I feel like just, someone that's stuck. And we have the Ace of Cups. And it's almost like for some of you, whatever this message, could possibly be, it feels like they're deciding on, whether they should tell you, what they're feeling. But it's almost like they're confused emotionally because the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups is this Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's like they don't know which way to move. And this is going with the Five of Wands. This is like they're just internally and emotionally all over the place. It's almost like they didn't heed Spirit's call with the Six of Wands and the Judgment card to go towards, or just, even express themselves. Right now, Mercury is in Leo, which is all about expressing. If you don't say what you want, you're never gonna get it. The Star. And the Three of Swords. Wow. Give me one for this Nine of Swords, Spirit. You know what I feel like? It feels like this person, you know how like when it's too sunny outside and you squint? That's like what I feel like how they're, taking this realization. It's almost like being forced to look at this. And like realizing like this is not where, where I don't even want to say thought I would be, but it's just like, it's not where they want to be. Wherever they're at, it's not where they want to be. Because it's like this person is seeking like peace, but it's like you can't, you can't. How can you want or seek peace in a situation where You played games. You thought it was a game. Because that's this Five of Swords right here. Nah, you got to sit with this Five of Swords. You know, there's, you know, the saying, how the saying goes. Do unto others as you want done to you. Don't do something to someone that you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. Because, you know, people that have that mindset or mentality, they don't think that there's consequences for those actions. Especially if this is, you know, someone, or you do something to a person that, you know, is unwarranted. It's just because you feel that you can. You know, you want to, you know, uphold a certain status or tradition or values. Like, no, you can't play with people like that. Mm-mm. Show me this Empress. Yeah. Look. And we have the Two of Swords coming out for the Empress, and it's like, nope, you, if you're the feminine energy, you block them off. So it's like now they just have to sit in the tower until it all, you know, like Kanye West said, it all falls down, and that it does. And I'm not saying that in a way like this is good for this person, but there's consequences for your actions. I don't know why that seems so far fetched in, you know, today's society. That's, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's common sense. Well, what's the guidance or advice, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread? What's the guidance or advice? Now, for some of you, if you are in that situation where, you know, the other situation that I described, if you're with someone, because the reading, you know, really took over the storyline of, you know, two people that are in separation, that are not together or in a dynamic, communicating physically, or, you know, however it goes. But if you're in that situation, it's almost like the feminine energy that I was describing before, they weren't really an Empress with that Two of Swords coming out. You know, it was like almost like a facade. They portrayed themselves as an Empress, but they really weren't. And if you're a masculine energy in that situation, you're realizing like this person is like almost dead weight, and they're manipulative. They only care about what they want, and they were like they were the cause of, you know, the illusion that they created around you with this Magician and the Seven of Cups is like that they were an Empress. But it's like with the Five of Cups here, it's like, how can I say it? It kind of feels like that Five of Cups is, you know, I can't even say that. Only because this Two of Swords is here. Because what I was going to say is like they almost feel regret. Some of them, you know, they may. But with the Two of Swords here, you know, it's like they, like, whatever they did, or, you know, whatever actions they took to do this, or to, you know, create this illusion of this Empress towards you or for you as a masculine energy, like they don't want to take accountability for their actions. Like I said, it's accountability, and, you know, that goes both ways no matter which storyline you're they're in denial, but they're also like insecure. So the reason for this is because they could have been emotionally insecure. But I'm gonna get one more for those in that situation. Can I get one more for the Empress? Like, they didn't even really want it. Oh shit! Hold on. I hate when this happens. Yeah, they were false. They didn't. The Page of Cups. fell out reversed. They didn't want you to see that they were false, or like they didn't want it, or that they were emotionally manipulative. They just wanted it like for the thrill, for just for the fun of it, with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. But it was really like just for show. Yeah. And then we have the Chariot, or to stop you from, going towards somebody that was actually your match. Like, this keeps coming up. This is crazy. I don't know who is watching my readings, but I don't know. It's almost like they didn't want you to see that, they weren't really, I hate to say it like this, but I gotta keep it real. Like, they really weren't worth anything. They were a Page of Cups in reverse, pretending to be an Empress. I would have even respected it if it was just the Page and, straight up. At least that was honest, but the Page of Cups in reverse, sheesh. And then for others of you, if you're in that other situation of you're not, and that there's a masculine that's realizing who you are and coming to that realization of how they played with you and you blocked them, they're coming. They're gonna come with the Chariot, because it's like their fire burns for you. So you just have to use your discernment, but they're coming. But I don't, to each his own, and you decide the outcome of your story. But I don't think that you're gonna, at least right now, it does not look like that. Like you're gonna, be accepting of this energy. But what's the guidance or advice? What's the guidance or advice? Can I get one more? So bottom of the deck we have empowerment. And I feel like for feminine energies, like you're definitely in your power. Look at that. Yes. Oh, look at this feminine energy. I love this. Yeah, it's almost like you're free of this situation. Literally, we have empowerment, strength, inspiration, truth, calm, love, and freedom. And it's like, with the Empress on top, yeah, you're moving on to bigger and better. I'll clarify that Chariot for you, but with manifestation here, it's like you don't got time to play around. And in fact, it's like you're not gonna play around. That's crazy that energy just showed up like that. Can I get one for this Chariot? The King of Swords. Yeah, but they feel, blocked. Can I get one more for the Chariot? Or for some of you feminines, you're going towards a King of Swords. A real King of Swords. Yep. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're moving on. If you're feminine energy in that first situation, like you're not tied to this masculine. And for others of you, it's almost like now you're seeking that feminine water energy as the Chariot if you're in a situation with someone. And it's almost like you're going to be shown the way to that energy with the Sun and the Two of Cups. And the Six of Swords. So can I get the guidance or advice for the collective as it pertains to the energy for this week? Oh, too many. What's the guidance or advice? Yep. We have clarity at the bottom with boundaries. Yep. This person is learning boundaries. If they're in this, if this masculine is in a situation with a feminine energy that played with them, and if this is the other situation, like I said, where you're not, connected to this person and you walked away, you're enforcing your boundaries. Because who got time to play around like this? Like, this is ridiculous. So it says, boundaries, the magical guidance. You're being taken for a ride again. People do like taking advantage of you, don't they? The problem is that you like to please people, and so you avoid letting them down and pander to their requests. You have a kind soul and would do anything for anyone. It's a beautiful gesture, and you genuinely want everybody to be happy, but at what cost? If your own wants and needs are being ignored, then always putting others first means that you're not valuing yourself. When you say yes to others, make sure you're not saying no to yourself. Eventually, you'll feel worn down, trodden on, and resentful. It's time to be assertive and put boundaries in place. And then it says the magical meanings for this card. You like to relieve people of their burdens rather than impose. You're under no obligation. Saying no empowers you. See your demands from another's point of view, and boundaries ensure respect and understanding. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So no matter which scenario or however this is resonating for you, there's a masculine energy that's learning boundaries and learning the importance of those, because it's almost like for those that were in a situation with the feminine, the obligation that you felt to this person was false. And it's almost like they made you feel that, you were obligated to that situation for whatever reason, or, through whatever actions they took. They were a magician here with the Seven of Swords, so I don't know. But, and on the other side, on the other scenario, there's an Empress energy who, you're saying no. The no is here. And the Two of Swords, no, you're not accepting anything less than what you want, what you deserve, because you know who you are. You don't have time for people that are unsure of you and try to test you or play games with you. Wow. So there we have it. This is the weekly reading. I'm a little nervous to see what this new moon reading is gonna be about. Hopefully it'll be about, something, positive. It's a new cycle that we're starting. A new moon cycle. The moon is at home in Cancer. So let's see what the week brings. It's gonna be a lot, and especially with those nodes switching. I just heard doing what's best for you. So we'll see what comes out in the new moon reading. But as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.